starlight now. We're in the starlight now. We're in the starlight now. In the starlight now, and I hate the feeling when you're not with me. All of space and time implodes. But out of the rubble, out of the fire, yeah, we're taking off. We'll take it to the galaxy. We ain't never coming down. Take another look at me. Yeah. On and on we're going up. Don't stop fighting, don't give up. Take it to the galaxy. Take another look at me. Look at me. On and on we're going up. Don't stop fighting, don't give up. Take it to the galaxy. Take another look at me. We're in the starlight now.
Yo, what up, what up? Gus here. Hope everyone is doing great. Happy Friday. I'm so pumped it's Friday. This is our last stream till the 22nd. Won't be streaming for a week. Not that I've been streaming a lot. We're going away. I'm going away to Aruba. I'm actually really excited. Gonna be actually shooting some fun content out there. It's gonna be really cool. But yeah, super pumped. A little vacation. But yeah, we'll see. I think I will. The plan right now is to play Lost Ark, but there have been some like server updates and issues because today is the launch for the entire game. Previously, our last stream, we were actually playing the pre-release. It's if you bought like the pre-order or the Founders Pack is what they called it. But today is the actual full release for the free-to-play game. So currently, we are just waiting for this game to launch. I'm actually even gonna mute. Let me see if I can basically just gonna leave. I'm gonna leave Asmongold's his stream open just to make sure I'm not missing anyone logging on, because basically this is what we're stuck on, right? It's no servers to pick from. So I might just like keep an eye on his stream while also maybe we'll just like watch some YouTube videos in the meantime, just sort of like keep on learning about this game, because this game is probably the most in-depth game I've ever not probably it is the most in-depth game I've played. And if you're interested, I think it's super fun. To me, it's exciting because it's a game that will probably take a really long time to beat or to just reach max level. And so, yeah. Right now it says loading. Let's see what happens. This is new. I already clicked one thing. Now this is still going. So right now we're about level 20. We haven't been grinding like fast level grinding. We've been just kind of enjoying the game. And I really like it. I'm having a lot of fun. Let me go grab, I'm gonna grab a water real quick. Yeah, nothing happened. What do we do? I think we'll quit, but hold on. Let me grab water. Super pumped. I actually rented some video gear and shot my whole setup yesterday. I think my plan is to make my work from home setup. Probably have more to shoot. I could do that now, but I'll do it after. But basically, I want to film like the whole setup and just to show sort of where I was before. Working from home. This is my work from home setup now, and kind of show what I have and sort of what I plan to do as well. I'm excited to do that. That was a cool thing to shoot. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna close this because that isn't working. It's tough to keep up with Asmongold's chat right now. He's got over 400,000 viewers, which is so crazy. It's that's nuts. I don't know. You can see it right here. Look how fast that's moving. He's just also just chilling. So I think in the meantime, let's just like watch some videos. There's some really good ones I've seen out there. I think I'll just do Lost Ark. Man, if you're a Lost Ark content creator, if you've been grinding on the Russia, Asia servers, you're set, man. This dude just went from getting like 30 something views and whatnot to getting a lot of views because of Asmongold, and so a lot of other people. But this guy right here, it's like if you're making videos, man, you're gonna get set. Videos. Yeah, 296K views. What should we watch? PvP tier list. Art list. No. Founders pack. Switch to purchase. I should have bought the platinum. I screwed up. I got the gold. I really want that mount and I don't have it now. So I mean, hopefully I can get one eventually. It's kind of what's cool about the game. You kind of, there's a special item you want, you really want to get it, you know? Secret launch plans. Answers to every question you'll have at launch. Why not? Let's watch this.
You're ready to start your own business, to turn that passion into a paycheck. All right, so we're gonna go over this here. I'm calling this the updated NAEU launch guide, and there's a lot of people that's going to be playing this in about a day, free to play, and there are some differences with this build. I just wanted to quickly, very quickly go over the step-by-step because everybody, well, not everybody, but there's a lot of people that have no idea what to do. Okay, so I'm recording this after consecutive 24-hour streams, so bear with me. I'm going to try and get through this as quickly as possible. Okay, so here's step one. When you start the game, and keep in mind, this is when you, as a brand new player, you start the game, and this is the route that I took, and the route that I feel is most efficient. If you want to take your time and be a completionist, that is no problem. The only benefit of rushing the content is to get to tier 3 quicker, which is going to allow you to essentially make 1,500 gold per week per character a little bit earlier than everyone else. Really not that big of a deal. So if you want to take your time, please take your time. However, for those of you who want to catch up to those who may have started earlier, this is the route that I took, and let's go over this.
But I definitely want to do potentially striker or sharpshooter as a secondary
class. If you plan on maining Bard, Holy Knight up till level 50, grinds plenty fast enough. I haven't personally leveled up with Bard, but I've heard that Bard is quite slow getting to 50, so it might be a little bit more difficult, might take more time. So choose a DPS class. The reason why is because we get 2 free level 50 boosts upon hitting 50. Okay, we're gonna get into that here in a sec. Number 2, only do your main story quest. You can skip everything else. All those launch guide videos, including mine, ignore it. Just do your main story quest on that character. What's gonna happen is you're going to finish Lutera, and I would suggest getting 20 class engraving books. So what do I mean by that? If we look at the map right here, okay, this is the region that you're gonna start right here. Okay. Yeah. You're gonna start at Rethramis, and you're gonna finish all these zones. You're gonna go to Udia, you're gonna go to West Lutera, and then you're gonna go to East Lutera. When you finish all these regions, because the way the quest line takes you is you finish one zone at a time. When you finish all the zones here, okay, it's gonna tell you, it's gonna give you a ship, and it's gonna tell you to go to Tortoig. Don't do that. First, stop and backtrack, and you need to get imprint books. Okay, you might not know what this is, but they're essentially books that look like this. Okay, but they're green. So I've got these in my inventory. I'll show you these right now. It's either going to look like this, or it's going to either look like this. And these are very important for when you hit post 50, or if you start doing some of this skip content, which is what we do. Okay, ideally you're going to choose 20. Ideally, you're going to choose a class engraving. Every class has 2, and you're going to need 20 books of that engraving respect. So for example, you see striker here. I chose esoteric flurry, and I need 20 of these books, and I need to consume it. If you don't know how that works, look up an engraving guide video. I've got some videos on my channel, and there's a lot of other channels with that. I'm not going to get into it. So where do you get these books? Well, if you join our Discord, what I've done is I've posted this in our Lost Ark guide section channel, and this is a spreadsheet that shows you the quests that give you these green engraving books. Okay, you're gonna get 5 green engraving books that are general. These ones here are the class specific ones. These are the general ones. Keep in mind that not every class will be prioritizing their class engraving, but the vast majority will. FYI. Again, I'm not going to get into specifics because I want to keep this very short, but just find me on stream or ask in our Discord. I'm sure you can get those answers. But generally speaking, if you need these class engraving books, this is where you can find them. As you can see, these are all in the East Lutera region. East Lutera, which is what we just went to. East Lutera zone. So for example, I did this one specifically, the Song of People, East Lutera, Lutera Castle. Bam. Pretty straightforward. I will say, I don't know if this is on here, but I will say that for your first character and first character only, if we go back to the map here, in East Lutera, once you finish it, if you go to Lutera Castle, the rain this
Green.
NPC right here is going to have a quest for you, which is a purple quest. Okay, which are these guide quests right here.
Yeah, I've been doing
that will
every
give
quest.
you 15 class engraving books, which means you only need 5 more class engraving books to get 20. What does that allow you to do? It allows you to unlock this. Okay, this is exactly what it'll look like. It'll give you 3 engraving points, and you can equip it twice. As you see, I've done here. That's going to give me the level 1 engraving. Don't mind that I have 8 points. I'm getting 2 points for my accessories. Just at this point in time, you're going to have 6 points into your esoteric or into your class engraving, and you're good to go. Okay, perfect. So
His gear's already
now,
crazy.
once you get the 20 class engraving books and use it on your character, then you're going to actually skip Tortoig and go to Arthetine or Annika, and then Vern at 50. Okay. So once you're actually finished with this zone right here, you can completely skip Tortoig. You don't have to go. You can go straight to either Arthetine or Annika. We've done both runs. I went to Arthetine first and went to Annika, and then my guildmates went to Annika first and then went to Arthetine. It's the same thing. The only difference is Arthetine mobs are level 45, so you will absolutely need those class engravings to be there to help you kill these mobs at Arthetine. I managed to do it on Striker. I'm sure you can too. But if I were to hold your hand and tell you what to do, I'd probably suggest going to Annika first. Once you finish these 2 zones, you will hit level 49.5 or higher. You need to be 49.5 or higher, and then you can go to North Vern. Just forget about whatever quest you may or may not have. You just sail to North Vern after that point. And when you go to North Vern, so you're going to take this route right here or right here. Get to North Vern, and it's going to prompt a quest. Okay, and that's going to be the North Vern quest line. You will hit level 50, and when that happens, you need to finish that quest line. And when you finish that quest line, you will get 2 free level boosts, and you're gonna get them in the mail right here. As you can see, these are my sales right here. It looks like this right here. Here's a Vern event power pass. These are level boosts. They call them power passes, but they're level boosts. You see here. Bring this back up. Okay, you'll get 1 at first when you make that character and you go through the prologue, tutorial stuff, whatever, and you get him in the game. On that character, you're going to get your second one. Okay, so you're not going to get 2 immediately. You're going to get 1. You're going to get 1. Make that character, and that character is going to... After you make that character, he'll get a second one. I'm sorry for repeating myself here. I could barely think, but I really wanted to get this out before the launch for you guys. And some of you that are currently playing right now are very confused. So trying to do what I can to help you guys out here. Okay, so once you do that, you now have 3 characters at level 50, and you finish the Vern quest line. Your boosted characters will automatically complete everything, including the Tortoig region that you never finish on your main, which is why if you're a bard main, I would suggest doing this, because you do not have to, you'll actually be technically more progressed. Okay, really quickly, the pros and cons to this is, the pros is that it automatically completes everything. So this new main or your alt or whatever it is, the boosted character isn't behind your original character. The only downside is that it's not going to have access to those quests that we mentioned before. It will automatically complete them, but you're not going to have these rewards from those quests. But all the other important items you will have. Now, yeah, okay, perfect. So, with that said, after you do that, Arthetine, Annika, okay, finish Vern quest, I get power pass. Okay, so upgrade your gear. The next step, you're level 50, you're in Vern, you've completed the quest line. Now the only thing that you have to do is get your item level to 460.
I'm just gonna make
your boosted characters. You're gonna notice you will literally have a quest on the right side of your screen that says hit level 460 to move on to Rohendel. Your main, if you took this route, you're not going to see that. You're going to be a little bit in the dark. Might be confusing. Don't worry. All you have to do is upgrade your gear to 460. That is your priority. Get that to 460 eye level, and also get your alts to 340 item level. See point B, which is down here. We'll talk about that in a sec. That is your goal after you finish Vern and get to level 50. Okay, now let's talk about this. The mats that you will need to get your item level to 460 are Destruction / Guardian Stone Fragments. Those are these. This is for weapons. This is for armors. Okay. You'll need Harmony Leap Stones, which are these. Okay. And then you'll need Harmony Shards, which are these up here. Okay. Keep in mind that of all these mats, the Harmony Shards are the only ones that are strictly character bound. These three, or technically three, right? They have tradable versions of them. Okay, they have tradable versions of them. We'll get back to that here in a sec. Got it? Those are the mats that you need to enhance your gear. Purple quest. After you do that, after you get your main to 460 item level. At this point, if you're playing Bard, you play the Bard at this point, okay? Because at this point, you want to play your Bard or your main all the way up because you're continuing.
This is so nuts.
So the next step you're gonna do is you're going to have a purple quest here in Vern, which is going to give you a boat. Again, this might not be streamlined very well, especially if you skipped content. You can get lost. Even experienced players kind of get lost at this point. What does this mean? If you go to North Vern Castle right here, this NPC right here will have a purple quest for you. I can't remember the name of the quest off the top of my head, but this quest is the mandatory quest to get you to Rohendel, which is the next area you need to go to. Okay, if I remember the name of the quest, I'll put it in the description below. What it's going to do is it's going to kind of take you to another island. It's going to get you to upgrade your ship. If you want to know what ship you should upgrade, you have 3 ships. Most people do the S-Stock. If you don't know what the hell that is, you will when you get to this point. Most people do the S-Stock. I did the S-Stock, okay? Doesn't matter what you do. So if you are on a quest where you've upgraded your ship, you know you're on the right quest. After you upgrade that ship, aka finish the quest line, now you're ready to sail. No, I take that back. After you upgrade the ship, you're going to probably have to turn the quest in. So you're going to probably kind of go back and forth. You'll know when you finish just MMO stuff, finish the quest. Once you're finished with the quest and you have nothing else, and I believe that's when you're in the Queen's Castle, that's when you just manually sail to Rohendel. If you're using a boosted character for this, it will be streamlined for you via quest log. If you're using the character that you leveled, you will not have any indication to go to Rohendel.
Alrighty,
so I'm telling you this right now. I am being your guide. It's called a new voyage. Thank you, chat. That quest is called a new voyage. You'll have that right here. Okay? So it's gonna look like the game is done. You're gonna have all these blue quests right here. Main story, as you can see, like this is taking me to Shoeshire. This is taking me to Halberg. Okay, doing this route will allow you to skip both Tortoik and Shoeshire. You don't even have to do Shoeshire. Okay, so when you finish that quest, you're gonna go. I apologize for repeating myself here. I'm trying to keep it short, but I'm just losing track of my mind. Because the eye level, you want to do your dailies. Same thing as the Vern quest line.
I'm like,
think of Rohendel quest line is now what was Vern quest line, and it's the same thing. Instead of getting your item level to 460, you need to now get to 600 to move on to Yorn to get to tier 2, which we're not going to get into because this is going to be plenty of information for you guys to go to start off of. Okay, so and then you're done. Then you're moving on. It's just rinse and repeat. So in regards to getting your gear, all right, this is section B, point B. All 3 characters. All 3, not just your main. All 3 characters. You want to do your dailies and weeklies. This is priority. Just so you know. I don't know if I wrote it in here. Just so you know. Oh, I just wrote it here. Dailies reset. I don't know why I wrote that here. Should write it here. Dailies reset 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the East server. I don't know about the West server. Okay. Thursday is the official weekly reset. This is very important for you if you want to try and get caught up, because most of your progression in currency gold is going to come from this. Okay. Dailies. Chaos Dungeons, that's going to get you gear mats. What are Chaos Dungeons? You'll be in North Vern. This is the Chaos Dungeon icon. Just go to the Chaos Dungeon thing, interact with it, do it, you're done. Okay? You can do that twice a day. Not going to get into how many times you could do it a day, whatever. You can do it twice a day. You could technically do it more, but whatever. I'm just telling you basically what you need to do. Guardian Raids. This is the next thing you need to do. Same thing. This is going to give you gear mats, which are both of these are tradable mats except for the Harmony shards. Okay? This is this little red thing right here. You're going to interact with that. Chaos Dungeons you can do solo even as a bard. Guardian Raids probably want to do in a group. You could do them solo, but I suggest doing them in a group. The next thing are your opponent dailies / So as you can see right here, here's an example. Once you do it once, you could use and they never actually got the token to do this. You can see I have 12 points. You could do just doing them in a group. The next thing are your opponent dailies / weeklies. Okay, this all you got to hit is Alt J, and it's gonna bring up your Una tasks. Okay, this is your dailies. This is your weeklies. Your dailies you can do 3 times a day. As you can see, it resets at 5 a.m. Weekly, this is you could do 3. You could do 3 of these. It gives you bigger rewards. It gives you pretty much the same rewards as your dailies, but just more. But you have the whole week to do them. Okay, and as you do these dailies and weeklies, you will accumulate points. Okay, I believe the dailies are 2 points or 4 points. I'm pretty sure. I think it's 2 points. Weeklies give you a lot more points. I can't remember how many points these give you off the top of my head, but a lot. Okay, and as you get these points, you're going to fill this meter. So as you can see, I have 12 points. It takes 25 points to get this first reward. What are Una tokens? This is just gold. Don't let the game confuse you. You exchange this for gold and nothing but gold. It's gold. Okay, so this is one of the most important elements early game. One of the most important things that you need to complete early game, because this is a big gold generator. Okay, so do this. Always prioritize doing this. How does this work as far as the dailies, weeklies, and the alts? Okay, each character will be able to do 3 dailies and 3 weeklies, and those rewards will go to those 3 characters. All of those mats are bound to the character. Okay, now,
right.
The points, though, right here, will be shared across the whole account. So if I do, let's say this, just for the sake of math, let's say each daily is worth 10 points. It's not. Let's just say it is. Okay. If I do 3 on one character, that's 30 points, right? 10, 10, 10.
I don't think we're going to be able to play the game this stream.
Now at 30 points. If I do it on the second character, the first alt, 1, 2, 3, that's another 30 points. I'm now at 60 points. So I can complete this faster by doing it across multiple alts. You're going to get these rewards from the same characters, or I'm sorry, you're going to get these rewards per character, but these Unas are only per account. You're going to see this flash. It's going to be bright when you finish this. Click on it. Okay, click on it. If you don't click on it, you're not receiving it. I know a lot of people that have actually completed this but never clicked on it, never thought to click on it, or click this claim all button, and they never actually got the token. So be careful. Okay, this is your Una. That's how the Una tasks work. Which ones should you be doing? Whatever mat that you need. Ideally, the ones that you have the most mats on. All right. On top of that fact, sorry, I didn't turn off my alert sounds here. I turned off my alert sounds. On top of that fact, okay, but in order to use these, you need to complete those dailies at least once on one character. Okay, so back to the notepad. Those are abyssal dungeons. Again, it's going to give you gold, and it's one of your gear and your there. This starts in 13 minutes. 9:20 p.m. server time. Alarms, 13 minutes left. If you get out, see Mari Secret Shop. Now, you will absolutely hit a massive wall from tier 2 trying to go to tier 3.
Dude, I'm not
can't remember off the top of my head. I think it's like 900 item level.
I don't think we need to worry about that. This guy's like very like end game good information. I want to watch. Let's just do Lost Ark. I'm sure the people I want to watch will show up. Actually, oh look at that! I just searched Lost Ark and I'm right here. What? Yeah, there's no way. Anyways, let's see. Canon. Oh, here we go. This guy's got 5K watching. Let's see.
It's time to start your own business, to turn your dream into something official. LegalZoom has helped launch and support millions of small businesses.
Is there another update?
In this Lost Ark Getting Started guide, I'm going to talk about where you should go and what you should do first after choosing your class and customizing your character.
Oh.
The start of the game can be very confusing, especially for new players because of the numerous features available.
See?
If you've just started or are about to begin your journey but don't know what to do first, then this Lost Ark guide is for you. Activities and gameplay mechanics you'll be focusing on, understand how combat and trade skills work, then we've got you covered. Let's begin by going through the ways of leveling up quickly. Given the volume of distinct quest types available in Lost Ark, knowing the ones that provide the most number of experience points is crucial. If you'd rather skip the lore altogether to hit max level, then you'll have to prioritize main story quests, which are identified as detailed orange icons. You immediately start one right after the prologue. Note that similar to closed beta, you'll start the game at level 10 with the advanced class of your choice. Alongside these are side or common quests with yellow icons that look like the less detailed versions of the main story quests. They are general quests which provide more background on the NPCs in certain areas. There are also sudden or emergency quests that require you to kill enemies in zones.
I've been doing all.
The problem with side quests, however, is they don't provide you with as many experience points, even if some of them can be done with the main story quests.
Yeah,
As such, it will be better to revisit them at a later time instead.
Right,
the other pertinent quests that you should take are adventure or guide quests and chain quests. Guide quests are purple-colored quests which give you tutorials on specific activities and features in Lost Ark. In particular, you need to obtain the learning about pets and better together quests. This lets you learn more about pets while taking care of them. Pets help improve your performance.
Real quick, bring it over here. Now we hear the seagulls. Are we in? We make it. I've looked at Asmund Gold's stream. He is not in. We aren't either, but we are waiting. Wait, please wait a moment. We might be in it. Come on. Let us in the game. Just got a like. I appreciate that, Mr. Butler. Nothing? Come on! This is still happening. Alright. We're quitting. See if this stops. This stops. Quit again. What is I wonder what their issue they're having. And back to this.
In combat.
Alright.
They'll also automatically loot all of the items on the ground after an encounter or when you unlock treasure chests. They can even remove the teleportation fee that you would usually spend when traveling via triports. On the other hand, chain quests are yellow chain quests that offer additional stat and skill potions and valuable rewards like silver. You can do them with main story quests since they are also located in the same area. When you unlock the sailing mechanic at around level 35, the main story quest icon will change into a blue-green world quest icon. This means that you have to set sail and visit other islands of Arkesia to proceed in the main quest line. Unlike other MMOs,
rewind.
the teleportation fee that you would usually spend when also automatically loot all of the items on the ground after an encounter or when you unlock treasure chests. They can even remove the teleportation fee that you would usually spend when traveling via triports. On the other hand, chain quests are yellow chain quests that offer additional stat and skill potions and valuable rewards like silver. You can do them with main story quests since they are also located in the same area. When you unlock the sailing mechanic at around level 35, the main story quest icon will change into a blue-green world quest icon. This means that you have to set sail and visit other islands of Arkesia to proceed in the main quest line. Unlike other MMOs like Elder Scrolls Online, you don't have to worry about dailies and weeklies yet since these unlock at level 50. When you're leveling up, remember to access your roster information by pressing O to claim rewards such as permanent stat bonuses. Although these aren't build defining, they eventually accumulate to help make your character more powerful later on. When you arrive in Pridehome, you have to complete the Town Where Light Lingers quest to receive your very first mount. Afterward, remember to place the corresponding icon onto your hotbar so you can easily summon it when you need to. Mounts allow you to quickly traverse from one area to the next. With the auto move functionality, which is activated upon pressing T, you can multitask by gearing up and allocating skill points. To gallop further by jumping, hit the spacebar from time to time. It's worth noting that you can gain access to better mounts to hasten your movement speed. You're able to access them after completing a specific percentage of the Adventurer's Tome, which you can check by hitting N. This is a book that shows you how much of the continent's features or activities you've completed. For example, your completion percentage of East Lutera increases when you reveal a vista and finish a dungeon like Stormcry Grotto. When you move from one town to the next, as is often the case in Lost Ark, you'll need to travel via Triport, which are teleportation hubs. Note that you don't have to go to a Triport in order to travel to another Triport. Wherever you are on the map, as long as you've discovered the Triport you're about to head to, you're all set. Simply select it and then spend some silver. Last but not least is the sheet music, which you obtain from completing specific quests. For instance, the Song of Escape from the Legends and Fairy Tales main quest lets you quickly exit dungeons after completing them to teleport back to the area you were previously. Meanwhile, the Song of Return from the quest with the same name allows you to go back to Lutera Castle without having to spend silver, whereas the Song of Trixion summons you back with Beatrice to test your character's capabilities. Like mounts, make sure to add these to your hotbar for easy access.
Yeah, I double-clicked mine and now it's gone.
Combat skills in Lost Ark work differently compared to ones in like ESO. Rather than equipping and actively using these skills to level them up, you'll gain a pool of points. This allows you to invest in any of the skills you want to use without any restrictions.
I need to understand.
Additionally, combat skills are much more nuanced than they initially appear to be. At levels 4, 7, and 10, you'll be able to specialize further by choosing from
4,
several
7,
options
10.
per upgrade tier to grant additional bonuses in combat.
Got it.
This is also known as the tripod system. Let's say you're a shadow hunter and you have enough points to maximize your demonic clone skill. At skill level 7, you can choose from one of the 3 tripods, particularly chain attack to attack horizontally once more, pack with a devil to summon a demon to fight alongside you, or fist of destruction to boost damage in human form. The same is true when you reach demonic clone skills level 4 and 10. What makes the combat skills and tripod system highly flexible is the fact that you can easily respec the skill point allocation in either of them whenever you want at no cost. Furthermore, you can save skill presets or loadouts, which lets you freely switch from one build to the next. When you're leveling up to 60, you don't have to worry about skills and tripods you should prioritize. Instead, try out each of them and see what works best for your playstyle. In addition to combat skills, you'll also gain access to life or trade skills by completing guide quests such as mining. Trade skills are used to gather materials to craft items and consumables at the cost of expending a limited resource known as work energy, which is account-based. If this becomes too low, you have to wait for a couple of days before you continue using a particular trade skill. Progressing these skills takes a long time to do, so it's better to get started with it while you're leveling up. Doing so prevents you from backtracking after you've reached max level. To level up your trade skills by gathering materials, you need trade skill tools which degrade over time. So instead of repairing low-ranked tools by spending silver, thereby reducing your maximum durability, you can opt to purchase new ones. For rarer tools, it's better to sharpen them with crystals rather than replace them altogether. Trade skill tools provide buffs such as improved gathering speed and the acquisition of better resources, even if your trade skills rank is low. The 6 trade skills in Lost Ark are Foraging, which is focused on gathering plants and flowers to craft potions, Logging, focused on cutting down trees to gain wood to improve your stronghold, Fishing, which focuses on gathering fish to cook food, and Excavating, which focuses on unearthing relics. Upon completing quests, you'll accumulate 2 types of healing potions, those that restore a set amount of HP, and those that regenerate a specific percentage of HP instead. It's important to stock up on both of them to help you survive tougher encounters. Between these 2 potions, avoid using the ones that restore a percentage of your HP as you'll need them for endgame content. Specifically, you'll use them in high-level dungeons and raids since they scale to your level. You do have other options to revive on the spot, and that is by using Phoenix Plumes, which are a limited resource. I wouldn't recommend using them at this stage in the game since they're difficult to obtain later on. They're also part of the Adventurer's Tome
I mean,
reward
there's
pack when you
definitely
finish
other
a certain
awesome
percentage
combos and
of
awesome
what the
dinners.
continent has to
That is
offer.
my top tier.
Normal dungeon
combo.
quests are those you can complete solo and rather quickly.
hungry,
However,
as you
some
can tell.
dungeons, such as Morai
Also,
Ruins,
I really
take
wanna
longer to
play this
complete,
game.
which means that if you're doing it alone and no one can revive you should you die,
Hold
then
up,
you have to
hold
start
up.
from the very beginning. Plus, your equipment will continue to degrade every time you perish. Since we're also on the subject of dungeons, you should
Asmongold's
refrain
chat
from
is so
killing all of
trolled.
the
They all
enemies that
say
you
I'm
encounter.
in, and
You don't
literally
have to
it's
eliminate
not
them to progress
working.
except in the cases where they block your path.
Try one more time.
Not only will you improve your survivability by steering clear of engaging in combat, but you also save time by finishing these dungeon quests as quickly as possible. With all the leveling that's been going on, you're probably
Free
wondering
gig
how
update.
your gear fits
Wait,
into the
hold on.
equation.
Stop.
What's essential is to remember that from levels 10 to 60, you shouldn't worry about this, since you'll be swapping gear every 2 or 3 levels anyway. But it's also good to know how each piece of equipment works to better prepare you for endgame content. In total,
I think I'm running the game in the background by accident. Task manager, this thing. Yeah, the game's running. I'm gonna end it and then restart Steam. I think we have an update. And task. Downloads. Nothing. Nothing yet.
all of the gear you equip should provide you with a cumulative gear score. By the time you hit level 50, you can expect to have a gear score of at least 250. Keep in mind that at endgame, the higher your gear score is, the more content you unlock. Every piece of equipment contributes to the overall combat effectiveness of your character. Some improve stats such as strength and dexterity, while others grant permanent bonuses. In particular, weapons and armor enhance basic stats like strength, vitality, weapon power, and defense, while accessories such as necklaces, earrings, and rings provide you with bonus combat stats like specialization and crit. Furthermore, every advanced class can only wield one weapon type.
I'm always so
if you're a
surprised that
Shadow
my
Hunter, for
computer can handle all
example,
this
you won't be
stuff.
able to wield a
Like,
holy
you
book
know,
to gain access to other skills.
multiple
You'll
streams,
instead stick with using double blades.
all this.
By
I
the
can't
time you reach
believe it.
Lutera Castle at around
works.
level 26, you'll be
So
able to
crazy.
enhance accessories via engraving. Engravings are further divided into
Alright,
two
I
categories,
restarted
one for your
Steam.
class, which would determine the playstyles you wish to
I'm
adopt,
gonna pause
and
this
one
real quick. I restarted Steam. I kind of want to see what the gear score stuff is too. All right. Wait. We've got some. This thing is huge on my screen right now. Let's close this. We've got some updates here. Let's see. Home library. Yep. Oh. Nothing yet. No update. I'm just gonna wait until I see people live on it, and then I'll
With all the
open it.
leveling that's
I
been
can't
going
keep-
on, you're probably wondering how your gear fits into
can't
the
keep doing
equation.
this.
What's essential is to remember that from levels 10 to 60, you shouldn't worry about this, since you'll be swapping gear every 2 or 3 levels anyway. But it's also good to know how each piece of equipment works to better prepare you for endgame content. In total, all of the gear you equip should provide you with a cumulative gear score. By the time you hit level 50, you can expect to have a gear score of at least 250. Keep in mind that at endgame, the higher your gear score is, the
So
more
we have a
content
slot
you unlock.
for one
Every piece of
necklace.
equipment contributes to the
What is
overall
that?
combat effectiveness of your character. Some improve stats such as strength and
And a
dexterity, while others
stone.
grant permanent bonuses. In particular, weapons and armor enhance basic stats like strength, vitality, weapon power, and defense, while accessories such as necklaces,
Yo,
earrings, and
Raikou,
rings
that's usually a
provide you
name
with
I like
bonus
to have.
combat stats like specialization and
Mine's
crit.
usually Raikou.
Furthermore, every advanced class can only wield one weapon type. So if you're a Shadow Hunter, for example, you won't be able to wield a holy book to gain access to other skills. You'll instead stick with using double blades. By the time you reach Lutera Castle at around level 26, you'll be able to enhance accessories via engraving. Engravings are further divided
We're
into
almost
two
there.
categories, one for your class, which would determine the playstyles you wish to adopt, and one for combat. For instance, with the Shadow Hunter, you can choose to focus on Demonic Impulse playstyle to
bonus.
improve the damage you deal in your demonic form, or you can go for Perfect Suppression
We go
to
Mayhem.
maximize your capabilities as a human. Combat engravings, on the other hand, are other
As a
powerful
Berzerker,
special
you go
effects that
Mayhem.
further enhance stats,
Rephrase
damage,
that.
and abilities. At this stage of Lost Ark, you don't have to invest in engravings, but like with gear, it's best to know how they work and what you can do about these while you find them when leveling up. Engravings are obtained from accessories and ability stones, so make sure
This
to
is,
save
like,
them for later.
crazy
As you'll
complicated.
notice,
I
there are
was
3
watching
levels for
another
every
person
engraving,
talk
whether it
about
relates
this.
to ambush damage or max MP. To unlock special
There's,
effects in levels
math
1, 2, and 3,
involved. Ugh.
you need to accrue points at increments of 5 by equipping several accessories with engravings on them. For example, for shield piercing, if you were to equip 2 rings with a total of +4 towards the engraving and an earring with +1 point, then you'd be able to activate its level 1 effect. In general, you need to have a total of 5 points for each level before you can take advantage of the engraving itself. Ability stones, which only occupy 1 gear slot, will only provide you with engraving points after you have faceted or cut them.
Okay.
Be sure to complete the Faceting Ability Stones guide quest to learn how. Furthermore, they also feature negative engravings, which work in the same way as normal engravings we've discussed, so be careful in accruing too many points for these. Right after reaching Lutera Castle, you'll receive the Stronghold Ceremony quest to gain access to your Stronghold, which is Lost Ark's housing feature. To be able to teleport here quickly, you simply have to play the Song of Hearth and Home that you learned by completing the same quest. Strongholds not only allow you to customize and decorate structures, but they also grant boosts, discounts, and
we get to
resources
build our own
upgrade gear.
place.
For instance, with improved welfare, you'll be able to reduce the consumption of action energy when performing Stronghold-related activities. Similar to trade skills, action energy is replenished over time. The maximum action energy cap is approximately 15,000, which you can't go beyond. So be sure to constantly check your facilities to see if there are activities that you can research and perform for the day to have them ready by the time you reach end game. The following 5 Stronghold facilities should be upgraded since it takes a very long time to complete. These include the following. The lab, used for research to unlock features like upgrades and crafting recipes. The crafting workshop, used to craft battle items like potions, bombs, and food, the resources of which are gathered via trade skills. Here you can also make trade skill tools and stronghold furnishings. Station, used to send sailors and pets on special missions to obtain valuable resources, much like the Meowcenaries in Monster Hunter Rise. Training camp, used to passively train alternate characters. However, you must go beyond the max level before using this facility. Manor, used to build structures which grant bonuses like reduced action energy cost and crafting time.
This game's so
At level
loud.
35, you'll receive the Set Sail quest, which will give you a tutorial about sailing. Sailing allows you to reach other islands of Arcesia since you wouldn't be able to teleport to them using the triport. There are a lot of various activities, treasure chests, and recovering floating cargo.
Like later stuff.
Doing so will grant
about
rewards like pirate. You can use this to recruit more crew members and upgrade your ship.
Characters.
Creating alternate characters in Lost Ark isn't absolutely necessary unless you intend to maximize the resources and currency, such as gold, that you get from your main character in a shorter time frame. Having 2 to 3 alt characters will help you complete more dailies and weeklies for extra rewards, which you can then funnel into crafting gear that your main character needs, since you won't be able to transfer equipment. As such, you're likely to avoid spending real money to further progress in the game. Dailies and weeklies are activities such as Chaos Dungeons and Abyss Raids, to name a few. There's also a rest bonus system which helps you stay on top of these daily quests. This incentivizes you to continue playing even if you can't log in every day. So if you miss out on doing daily quests such as Chaos Dungeons, Eponas, and Guardian Raids, half of the rewards you should have received will then be converted to twice the loot when you do engage in those activities.
Cool.
In essence, you can still catch up on endgame content regardless of whether or not you're a hardcore player. That wraps up our Lost Ark Getting Started guide. What did you think of it? Are you playing Lost Ark on the first day of launch? Let us know in the comments below.
Trying, bruh. Pros and cons for every class. That's cool. Oh yeah, Copper Sand's really good. His videos are great. This is actually, I think he might just talk about how to level fast, but maybe we'll watch
Need an e-commerce website? Go to
Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm gonna give you a crash course to Lost Ark, tell you how to survive your first week in the game, get the most out of it, while at the same time have the most fun with your characters,
and
not just wander around clueless or being frustrated that you don't understand
reacting to
everything that's important. And I was asked by many other new players in the past few days. I will include in this video, add more on top of it.
Does he go live?
And that's gonna be our starter guide. Yeah, we're gonna discuss the following topics today: choosing your server, choosing your class, a little bit of a game settings overview, because there are some important things in the settings that I would like you to know. After you launch the game, your description is going to few times are going to be much shorter. Next topic that I would like to discuss with you is choosing your class, because this is what you're going to be doing next. Now, I have a full video on how to choose a class in Lost Ark, all of the classes overview. So that's linked in the description. You should absolutely watch it. I'm not going to talk a lot about it. However, I do want to mention one thing, and that is the fact that if you make a mistake in choosing your class now, that's absolutely no problem. getting several characters to level 50 is actually a cool thing in Lost Ark. It's a form of content in its own, really fun to do. But we're going to talk about alts a little bit later and how to boost them. Choose the class that you feel the most connected to. Watch my video on classes, and that's about everything here. Next up, I would like to take you through some game settings that I think are important. Here in the settings menu, after you press escape, you have a cogwheel. And first, in the video category, we have Force 21:9 aspect ratio. If you look at this character right here on the left, you can see that we see all the way until her skirt. With this option enabled, this is how much more we see. And it happens the same on the right hand side of the screen as well. When
really
you play
good if you're doing
PvP, this is a big asset for you to see players from further away. Everyone plays with Force 21:9 aspect ratio in PvP, so you would be at a disadvantage if you don't, right? You don't need to have a 21:9 native resolution screen. You can just force it on a normal screen like I'm doing, and almost everyone else. Also in the accessibility menu, we have the mouse settings, the mouse cursor settings. You can change its color, and also you can change its size. Yeah, you can also change its color from within the game if you press Ctrl on your keyboard and you scroll with your mouse scroll. You go through colors depending on which content you enter, so you can clearly see where your mouse is, because that's where you're going to be aiming your skills.
Sick.
Also in the accessibility menu here, we have a photosensitivity mode, which I highly recommend you turn on. This reduces the harsh flashes that you see on your screen, and it's a pleasure for the eyes to play with this turned on. Next in video, add more on top of it.
Up. I'm pretty sure the game is up.
Hey YouTube, Corporate here.
Hold on. We're gonna try to run the game. If not, we'll see. I'm gonna be right back. Just grab something. Okay. What? This thing's still loading? Ugh. Tortilla blanket. Ugh. All right. Oh my gosh, we're in. Let's go! We're in! Oh my gosh, finally. Okay. Back to, of course, it's 6:48. Probably can't play much longer, but of course we just get into the game. That's some funny shit. Oh my gosh. Let me just fix my audio settings in here. No, believe that just happened. Alright, we're in the game. Sick. Our day 4 thing. Alright, let me... Oh yeah, it's this. Settings. What's our audio like right now? Background music off, you get noise. Sick. Rin. Okay, what do we have to do? We have to dance. Oh, we got moves. I want better music. I'm so pumped we're in the game. Let's go. Alright, so we're just gonna kind of continue doing what we're doing. Quests. Let's just check our. Oh, also, let's see if what that guy was saying. Oh, look, you can change. Wow. That guy like blue. What do you think? Yeah, blue's cool. Also, thing I learned, you can go like this, and move it. Which is great. See if you can all see it. And then you can do this. The opacity. Alright, what do we have to do? Free source of demons. For a Hogan at the cave. Got it. Let's do that. Oh, I haven't been there yet. Oh, let's open our map. I have a map, so hold on. So you guys, I have this map I keep on the side to help see not get lost. Oh, these sounds are so loud. Come on, yo. Alright, yeah, we should go there. Let's go there. Maybe I'll do this first. It's easy. Oh, there's a guy attacking me. He's like see-through. That's just smacking me and I didn't even notice. See-through. Alright, we did that. On our horse. So we head down this way. Right here we have sort of like a little like boss monster. Not a boss, but it's kind of like more of like a rare monster to fight. Should be around this area. Oh, this person probably spawns back. Oh, here it is. Another one. I always that. Like fighting these guys. There's something. Shit. Okay. these hidden seeds around the map. You want to find them. I don't know. I think they're fun. I always think it's a fun challenge.
Reinforcements. They won't stop rushing in.
No extra quest here. Quests on quests. Oh, we are complete. Right.
Reinforcements.
So let's see here. It's basically like a dungeon, so we'll be able to get in and do this. Can't enter. Can't enter. Want it on hard. Should we matchmake? We could do it on our own. If no one hops on, we'll just do it on our own. Oh, that's sick. We're in with some people. Nice and easy. Let me do something quick. What's this map? Oh, this place is big, kinda. That was the one little thing I wanted to go over and get. Coco. She could ride a horse. There's like a world boss. Do we not go that way? Let's go that way first. Coco's that way, I guess, so it's fine. It's a long climb. Another one. Oh, I definitely want to get it. Where is it? Fuck it. Miss it. I don't want to miss out on fighting everyone else. Really no other way to go. This dungeon, I might go back and get all the stuff we missed.
beg you, Master Carmine. Just give me one more chance.
It's fine. I completely understand. But you should rest up. Maybe take a break. A long, permanent break.
Carmine!
And where do you think you're going? Still not enough. At this rate,
What's going on?
I'll need a much more powerful soul.
Okay. Glad we hid. We're gonna do all the cool different like things around here though. There's more shit to do here that we missed, so not sure how. Oh, right there. Wait, did that just disappear? Look at this. Coco Gamers, let's go. Get that. I think if we go all the way back now, back down and around, there's another thing just like that. Yeah, right around this corner here, around this bend. Right here? Other side. Ooh, silver. It's right there. Yeah. People who would totally skipped all this. It's crazy. Missed that other one, but I'm good with this. I'm happy with the ones we got. Or should I just go and do it? I believe it's this way. Across the bridge. I'm such a like... Is it down? No, it's over here. It's just I have to... When there's something like you can find, I want to find it. No, there's an extra one over here. It's crazy how hard they make it for you to find. So here's another little should be another one right around this corner, another hidden little thing. I think once we get that, we can dip. We can just teleport out of here. So it should be here somewhere. Oh, I didn't think you could go in this water and around the corner. Oh, here it is. So funny. Alright, we got everything. So, let's see. Just have to go that way. So I think we'll just go here. Sick. Alright, be right back. I'm gonna throw some music on while we wait. My food is here, which means I might have to hop off, which makes this not the most on-point stream ever, but at least we got to learn a bit with those YouTube videos. But yeah, let me just throw some music here while I go check. BRB. did say, you know what? I said this was our last stream till. I said this was our last stream till next week or so, but actually I'm around tomorrow and I'm totally gonna stream this game. Finally, it's out. Finally, the servers are working, so we're gonna actually be able to put a good session and grind. So yeah, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. I have to go. My dinner is here. We got some ramen and some sushi. I'm very excited. But yeah, shout out to anyone who stopped by and checked out the video. Yeah, we were stuck waiting for servers, but we got to hang out and learn a bit more. And yeah, feeling ready to grind. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. Probably be around tomorrow in the morning. Yeah, stop by and say what up. And if you're catching this video later on, make sure you like and subscribe and do all that stuff, because you know it just helps me keep making some more. And also you get notified when I put something out that it's new. Alrighty, y'all. You guys have a great night. Happy Friday. Enjoy the weekend. Peace out, y'all.